Hello and welcome back for part 25 of This is Total War with Throgg. So a couple of things I just wanted to mention that I either got slightly wrong or checked after the last part. First of all, the Skaven in Frozen Landing, even though this is called the Pox Cauldron and lets them recruit Plague Monks, this is not the building chain that lets them recruit Plague Claw catapults. So yeah, we're actually good on that. Unless they change one of these two buildings, they're stuck just being able to recruit Skaven slaves and Plague Monks. Which could still be problematic for Garrison for sure, because the Plague Monks are good against our infantry. But it's definitely not as scary as the catapults, and it's really not as scary for my missile-based armies. So that was one thing. And also, as far as I can tell from actually checking the math, I am getting the benefit of this upkeep discount. I had problems earlier in the campaign where, as far as I could tell, I got the Crow's Gaze up to level 1, and I didn't see any sign that I was getting the casualty replenishment rate, and reading online it sounded like the Crow Allegiance, at least, is bugged, but it seems like this is working properly, so that is good. Alright, so we have the problem that Reichland has been curb-stomping Sylvania to the point where, looking at the Reichland territory, not only have they retaken all of the northern part of the Empire north of the river here, but they've made inroads over in the east, so they hold Essen, they hold... Zavrast was held by Kruzkrak, okay. But yeah, they hold Wolfenburg. They don't hold... I guess they don't hold Eschen, but they've got so much of this territory. Sylvania is going to be wiped out pretty soon. Never mind holding on to territory in former Kislev. Like, they're actually being pushed back right down here as well. And what that means is, yeah, we're just going to have waves of Empire troops coming up north, I suspect. Looking at what we can see here, I'll move... guess I can move my hero a little more for extra intel. So here's Karl Franz's army. This is a pretty annoying army composition for us. It's good that these are archers and not marksmen. If they're a marksman with the bonus against large, it would be even more annoying. But their missile units outrange our missile units, and the Reichsguard are, fast shot cavalry that also is problematic for short-range missile infantry. So this army of Wulfric and even Throgg's army are not ideal to fight against Karl Franz's army. And I don't know exactly what's in these armies, but units like Outriders, Mortars, these are also problematic. So we're going to need to be very cunning when it comes to trying to deal with these Empire armies. I don't think they are going straight for me. Like, I think the AI kind of decides to attack a settlement, and then it just reassesses at the start of each turn, like, okay, should I do something else? So, looking at this army, I think it's heading towards Fort Ostrosk. And the fact that there's this, the fact that I don't share a border with Reichland is surely helping me, both in terms of there not being Empire armies like landing and colonizing this stuff, and also, they're not beelining straight for the Tower of Krak at this point. So I really want the fighting to be contained down in Kislev, and I want to make use of the ruins and to some extent the Sylvanian territory. I don't really want Reichland to grab all of this. I'd rather be able to sack some of this territory myself. I'm sure it's worth quite a lot. You could just check here. Yeah, 15k for Fort Ostrosk and 27k for Prague. But clearly we need more troops. That is a given, I think. So Wulfric can come over here and do some recruiting. I think my sorcerer probably needs to leave the army. I'll also, of course, try to block these armies as much as possible just to slow them down, split them up. Yeah, let's do things... Let's make sure I try and do things in the best order here. I will have you come join Wolfrig, I think. Unfortunately, the Fimir does not have block army,
Harbinger of war.
so he can give me line of sight, but I really want the block chance, I think. Oh, one other thing. I'm a little concerned that there's a Skaven army, most of a stack, that's moved with the underway stance, maybe over here, out of Frozen Landing. And in any case, I
Say something.
feel like I can't really focus on Frozen Landing right now. The other... Yeah, so I was heading Throgg over this way, but both because of the Empire coming from the south with such force, and because of the situation with Britus, I actually think the lesser of two evils, maybe, is the way to say it, is to leave Frozen Landing in the hands of Clan Moulder, where they have very limited recruitment. Yes, they can recruit lots of armies, lots of crappy troops, but it's actually better leaving them alive right now than it would be to let Gritus come take this, because Gritus have more other settlements, including major settlements. They can throw actual stacks against me. If Gritus start taking the territory over this way, that's just going to be really annoying. So I may have to sacrifice shock tracking in a turn or two, but I'm not going to bother blocking armies with this sorcerer. I really want to head back to down this way and more or less all hands on deck in terms of trying to stall the Empire advance. Okay, that said, I do want to move over this way. Yeah, here. This is what I was wondering. Alright, and this is exactly like I said. They just have Skaven Slaves and Plague Monks, so that's fine. They are able to underway stance hop over to help hit here. Yeah, okay. I can't reach to block them. I think there's no point chasing after them because they can just hop over. So you walk this way. A challenge? So your chance of blocking this army. 60%. Good. Let's go and do that. Success. Alright, excellent. Transmutation of lead. Yep. Also, no chariot for you until you're fighting, which of course won't be this turn. I think this sorcerer wants to try and block this army. Oh, it's only 44%. Karl Franz is 27%. Ouch. Yeah, that's partly related to the low rank of this hero. Okay, well at least I don't see any other troops here right now. Okay, success there as well. Good. So only Karl Franz has his movement. Not clear what he'll do. He might be able to reach Fort Ostrosk from where he is. Or he may be recruiting from global recruitment, or who knows. I'm not too concerned. Wolfric needs more troops and also to replenish a little, so let's go stand here. An unstoppable force. Okay, we're replenishing to full, that's great. And do I actually make more money if I raid myself? I do not. Okay, don't bother with that then. Yeah, that makes sense, because Helpit's actually making some money, so the discount on the army upkeep does not overcome the loss of that income. And, yep, let's pick up some Marauder Horsemen. Next turn we have the guys with throwing axes able to be recruited. I wouldn't say they're like a counter to Reiksguard or anything like that, but they are faster, and the armor-piercing axes, you know, they do a lot of armor-piercing damage. We'll see how we go with that. You... Okay, seems like good use of your movement is to get here and explore Zoishenk. Right, so what are we looking for? This face here, which is under the snaky icon. Scroll of Shielding, not the best roll. Haven't got any. No, I got one or two good magic items, I guess. The sword on Throgg is a really nice one. Yeah, this is a one-shot plus 22% damage resistance. I mean, it's fine. Let's maybe give that to somebody. What do I want to do with Throgg? Throgg could do with replenishing a little. Yeah, Throgg needs to come south. I think that's clear. So it looks like... Okay, I've got this much movement for 2 turns worth. I'm trying to decide between using ambush stance and just beelining for Zoishenk. Let's check the movement on this army. So this is on force march. Okay, so he can't recolonize the runes this turn. That's useful. Yeah, this army's actually taking quite a bit of damage. The yeah, I feel like the AI doesn't take as much attrition damage as the player, but still, it adds up a bit when there's lots of corruption here. This is all just vampiric though, right? Yeah. But Sylvania are they have enough boosting the vampiric corruption. Really nice advantage for us, especially because Throgg's army is actually immune to attrition. Okay, so what do I want to do with Throgg? I mean, the only thing this army could really be trying to do is attack Helpit. Helpit's going to be better defended next turn, and Wulfric stood right here, so I'm not at all concerned about that. I need to remember they're here. But yeah, these are just fresh recruits. They've got a Plague Priest and their generals, this Grey Seer, but this is about as easy an army as you could hope to face against a Skaven. Right, you are Infernal Dominance. I think you're more likely to benefit from replenish troops than stimulate growth for sure, but I probably need you in the army. It's not like these heroes are the great frontliners. They're not terrible. They're not as squishy as wizards from some other factions. Yeah, so probably I just put them in the army and work towards Arcane Conduit on the magic line. Just remind myself what some of this stuff does. Yeah, it's sort of little bonuses, nothing that amazing. Okay. I don't have anything to increase action success chance, do I? No. Definitely have a bunch of good followers to switch over whenever I'm starting to recruit mammoths. Don't think I need that right now though.
My challenge? Undeniable.
Let's put the scroll of shielding on you. Yeah, you are somewhat likely to die though, I have to say. So I'm not sure I want to give him other equipment. Yeah, you're pretty expendable as well. Where are my... Yeah, here's one of my high-level sorcerers. This guy's closing in on immortality. And he has Infernal Dominance too, so let's give him... that. Yeah, both my lords have weapons already. Oh, missile resistance too. Yep.
Did you say something?
Don't have anything I can really take off. No. Yeah, fine keeping all these things.
Where's my next quarry?
Yeah, that's actually reasonably good to keep. The Dragonbane gem's not really doing a lot for me. Oh, actually, I'd rather give you that item. Yeah, Charm Shield's fine. Yep, got the taxes on here.
To the four corners.
Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that Wulfric got Spawn of Chaos like Throgg. I thought he had the Renowned and Feared type skill tree. Okay, never mind. So what to do with Throgg then? It's possible... So Karlfrans is the only one of these armies that can actually move next turn. I doubt he'd come up and colonize these ruins. He might do, though. If he does, it'd be great if I could be in attack range. So let's search these ruins. Just because it's kind of free. It's not like anyone in this army needs experience, but... that's fine. If I roll enough kind of crappy items, eventually I should get something good, right? I don't think that's how it works. Yeah, you can go into raid stance. So I just want to have the possibility of attacking Karlfrans if they, or whoever recolonizes these ruins. I think hitting the army as soon as they recolonize ruins, when they've put those troops in, like before they have a garrison, before they're replenished, that is a big, like that would give us a big advantage here. Maybe I should have just gone into replenishment camp stance to heal these units, but we're close enough to full strength. I think it's fine. Okay, and I got the technology finished for the first monster hunt, so... yeah. Let's go ahead and start this quest, just so I don't forget later. Right, so the first step is to raid Tower of Crack, which I can't do right now. Don't think I want to recruit another Lord over here. Research-wise, hold on off on that just for now, in case I have more heroes leveling up who could roll a student. Because as soon as I start a new technology, even though it doesn't progress, that chance of rolling a student is much lower. It's my understanding of how it works, at least. Okay, you head over this way. You're heading to Albion, and hopefully not encountering any new factions on the way. No armies either, that's good. Yeah, don't need to stick equipment onto you right now, although you are... can certainly use you in battle. You've got all the good stuff, yeah. Yeah, going to need to bring all of our power to bear against the Empire here. I can't afford to miss things. I think, though, we've moved all of our heroes. I have no hero slots open. No, I can hopefully pick up a... yeah, I can hopefully pick up more sorcerers soon-ish, but not just yet. So research-wise, I want the speed for the Moulder cavalry. That's going to be a big deal. Yeah, let's go grab that. And now what do I want to do with money? Yeah, nothing I can do here in terms of building. This is just locked. That's fine. Help it is getting that round of building finished next turn. So this will be another sorcerer slot. So that won't actually let me get an extra one, but it will let me get rid of this kind of crappy guy and get a better trait, hopefully. If I want to. Winter Pyre, yep, holding off on the defenses. So this is... I could cancel this and get back to a free building slot this turn if I wanted to change and build something else. So do I want to do that? Let's check on the timing for the mammoths. Okay, 2 turns. Right, so if I recruit a lord... Okay, so next turn I can recruit a Lord in Naglfari Plain. I can switch followers over onto him to get all the discounts and rank up for Mammoth recruitment. Then the turn after that, he'll get the followers on him and start recruiting, so that's good. Don't need to do anything there right now. Yeah, there's a silly Undercity, although it costs 3250 to get rid of. I mean, it's giving Clan Moulder. This is Clan Moulder, right? Yeah. It's giving Clan Moulder some small boosts, but nothing that major. I mean, Warp Bomb, yeah, that doesn't matter unless it's Skaven armies over here, which is obviously not. Extra capacity for Warlock Engineers, kind of whatever. They've got more heroes left over that weren't killed originally anyway. Skaven Corruption isn't actually enough to cause me problems with Skaven Corruption, so I think I just leave this for now. I mean, if I had effectively unlimited gold, then sure, blow it up, why not? But I do not. I'm imagining I'm going to lose some troops fighting the Empire, and definitely need to be spending gold on getting mammoths in. Okay, so what could I build in Winterpire? Let's check the building browser real quick. I could just get more gold. I could get another recruitment building up to tier 3. I don't think that's too important. I could get this up to tier 3 and unlock an extra sorcerer slot. So I've already got 2 growth buildings in this region. I think, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Also helps a bit with Chaos Corruption, which isn't a bad thing. So that's going to cost me, yeah, 2600 or so. I think that's a fine investment. And in a few turns I'll be able to go up to 5 sorcerers. Yeah, can never get enough sorcerers. Well, that's not true. I mean, I'm not close to getting enough sorcerers. That's the way to say it. Okay, I think that's all the building done. Do keep actually growing. Hurrah. Yeah, next turn I do the mammoth. Get the general in to recruit mammoths. Yeah, you guys are fine. Okay. Let's see what the end turn holds for us. So Clan Moulder first, then Reichland. Do not see their army hopping over the wall with underway stance. That army was blocked but moves back. Karl Franz moves back. Ooh, 4th stack moves in. Okay, the army I blocked just sits still, that's fine. Ah. Okay, that's a bit less fine. Hope Throgg can reach that army. I think he might be able to. Weird Erengrad, yeah. Wolfric the Architect, Oh, fudge, I can't reach. Oh, 1 turn until defense is complete there.
Right rooms.
Could force much into the Tower of Crack. That's one fine way to defend it. Okay, let's not move anything right now. Where's that army gone? I can't see it. They're kind of recruiting here, but they're not really gaining more units. I think what's happening is they're hitting the limit where they can't afford more units, so they're kind of recruiting them, but disbanding other units. Seems like Reichland is kind of sending troops after Sylvania, at least to some extent, and rather than just smashing me. So we've got this army a little isolated.
Throgg. Undefeated.
Yeah, I need a bit of vision over this way.
Unworkable.
I cannot.
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason not to try and block that army again. Okay, I can force march Throgg into the Tower of Crack to protect it from this guy. Although, I'm not honestly convinced that his army beats my garrison. It's really unfortunate I don't have this building set up for that extra 2 units. Yeah. We're at full strength here, right? Yes.
Lord of the monster horde.
Yeah, Throgg's unfortunately just out of attack range on this guy too. Alright, let's move my agents. So I want you to try and block this army again, but before I do that I can use half my movement then just come back. No reason not to do that. You can head this way. So the army I blocked must have just headed south. I don't think it's essential to block either of these armies. Okay, there's Karl Franz, at least I see where he is. Yeah, it's interesting how this broad front that the Empire can attack over because of so many units makes life quite hard for me. Obviously I wouldn't mind some of the Sylvania settlements holding out for a few turns, but they're just not going to be able to.
Speak then.
Okay, so if you come to here...
My way. I know where.
Right, yeah, we get to see what's here at least. They do have the 17 unit garrison, which is probably the best they could put together. Nothing else really. Alright, now you try blocking him again. Good. Okay, Arcane Conduit on you too. Great. So I have 3 sorcerers now. We have the option of getting chariots plus Arcane Conduit in battle. That's really helpful. And I'm going to do what I mentioned. March to the Tower of Crack, and then I will add in this hero. Yep, I'll go for magic on you as well. We already have good replenishment. I don't think I need to spend the points there as a priority. This is a little bit of a risk, but I really can't imagine Sylvania have, you know... Yeah, there's no way that there's sort of an army I don't know about that's just going to come in and attack me out of nowhere. It's not like I'm defenseless in force march anyway. Okay, so looking at this army... maybe the garrison could have held it, but it's quite annoying if they don't. So I think this is an okay decision. Wulfric. Alright. Yeah, I can't recruit chariots because that requires a secondary building. I can recruit the axe-throwing Marauder Horsemen.
Me?
I almost want this guy to come down the other way. Yeah, I think... I really want to see where that Skaven army went to. I don't see it, okay.
Got it.
Probably have Wulfric stand about where he is. This is blocked, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to come down here. Almost up to a full stack, but and with space for a hero, so that works fine. Let's see if I am better. Hold on. So minus 1212. Minus 1163. No, I'm still better off not raiding myself. It gets close the more units you put in your army, of course. Yeah, this... We'll see how these Marauder horsemen go. They have poor leadership, they're vulnerable to missile fire, and the more of them, the more the sort of diminishing returns with needing to micromanage them. That can also be a problem. I don't want Throgg to move. Oh, you know what? I actually can move Throgg. Yeah, so this army's going to run away. And I think I've seen enough here that I'm not particularly scared of this once the garrison here gets improved. Yeah, so what I can do with Throgg, stand like there. Yeah, I really think there's no reason not to do that. I might want to be moving this way, and it gives me a tiny bit of extra movement, and we still replenish to full. Alright. Yeah, my other heroes. Alright, so we have a Sudoku puzzle again, but I think this one is easier. So this has to be a 1, so this has to be a 2, this has to be purple, this has to be blue. Yeah, Scroll of Blast, alright, getting slightly better scrolls. Yeah, I wish I could transfer some of the scrolls I had from the Vampire campaign over to this one. By the end of the Vampire campaign, I had so many low-level items like Scroll of Blast, I was just not even using them in the battles, but this is going to be different. Okay, Stimulate Growth on you. Oh, hold on, no. Specialist is better right now. Yeah, you head down south. So we're going to have plenty of warning for when the Thousand Moors are coming at us. They might not actually send another army.
Dominating.
They're at war with Reichland too. I'd love it if they went after Reichland some way. Somehow, like, come bother Bretonia or... Yeah, the Reichland hold Cologne, so come attack Cologne or whatever. We'll just have to see. But we get some warning this way. It gives me a better sense of, you know, where I should be deploying regiments for now and stuff. Oh, Clan British lost territory.
I lead.
Can I figure out who that was to? Oh, they've lost a lot of territory. They had 5 settlements, now they're down to 3. So this army being here is probably meaning they're vulnerable somewhere else. Yeah, maybe Grimgor took this in the east.
Yes.
It's not Grezakarak. Yeah, it could be Grimgor, or it could be Lamin Sisterhood. Okay, what else do I have to do here? Hell Pit. Alright, this is a little expensive. I think the Marauder Horsemasters have enough advantages over... Well, they're a good option to have at least. They have better leadership, they have better stats all around, they have longer range but less armor piercing. Yeah, we'll go for this. I'd like to be able to recruit some of these Ice Wolf chariots at some point too, even though it needs the extra building chain. Now, in terms of... Whoops. Yeah, in terms of heroes. Okay, 4 out of 4 for Shaman Sorcerer. So, I know this guy's in a bit of a better position in terms of line of sight and stuff, but... Yeah, this is this perceptive metal wizard that, yeah, kind of has a bunch of points wasted that I'd rather disband him if I could recruit someone with a good trait instead. Knowledgeable, exactly. So another Infernal Dominance, we don't need that right now. Confident 2, okay. So we'll go for Knowledgeable Death Magic. I'm using Sorcerers out of the army so much, I don't care that Death Magic's the weakest law. Knowledgeable is what I want here. The more knowledgeable guys we get, the better, I think. So, you... take all this stuff off. And thank you for your help. Goodbye. bring in discipline too. Got some good trait rolls.
Me?
Yeah. So definitely want you to have the stuff that's boosting. I won't bother with that. That is good. Yeah. See it, student. Okay, that'll do. Good. And the Skull of Blast needs to get onto somebody too. I think. Let's give that to Throgg, Sorcerer. And you're a better choice for Berserker Sword than basically anyone else right now. Yeah.
I am the Wanderer.
Okay. Going through buildings. Yeah, I think the only thing here is to start the mammoth, get the Lord ready to recruit the mammoths. So this is going to cost me a lot of gold. Too bad I can't have Wulfric over here doing the recruitment himself, but it is what it is. There's not going to be anything in it here in terms of which Lord to bring in. Yeah, none of them have enough campaign skills to give a much of a recruit discount or upkeep discount, which is all that would matter. Tactician, no. What's the ability? I don't have anyone with longer movement range, do I? No. Yeah, that's in battle movement range. That's not what I want. I think it really doesn't matter too much. Let's go for Infernal Dominance in case there's a chance that Lord ends up doing some fighting, but I don't think he will. Yeah, so even just bringing in this Lord increases upkeep by 1136.
I submit.
Okay, and you are going to recruit. Actually, you may as well stand in the settlement. Right, I don't have the Mammoth building yet, so I can't recruit anything yet. Yeah, so next turn you can stand over here, go into encamp stance. So, anything with the word Mammoth in? Marauder, nope. I'll throw one of these on in case he happens to be in the region while I'm trying to do a building. Okay, recruitment cost down for Mammoths, yes. Recruitment cost down 5%. Yes, that is worth it. 5% of a large number is still not that large, but yeah, I will do it. Here we go. Recruitment cost down, minus 10% Mammoth unit. Recruit unit rank up for Mammoth units. Yeah, these bonuses add up. I think having this guy a turn earlier to grab them makes sense. I mean, I'm losing the gold. I'm probably losing most of the gold from having him, you know, just paying the extra upkeep for turn, but it's not only the discount, it's also stuff like the extra rank up. You need the rank up follower at the start of the recruitment to get any benefit from it. Yeah. Oh, recruitment down. Yeah, I think I already got the discount from that, and Wulfric's probably not going to be recruiting much more. Just a last check here. Oh, campaign movement range. Yeah, that's kind of good too. He doesn't need it yet, though. Ah, but I can take it off Olaf, who needs it even less since he's not recruited. Okay, that's good. No need to, yeah, no benefit to any other stuff there. Okay, you do not save me money by raiding, so just sit there for a turn. I'd really love to win some battles and make more gold that way, but the battles we could fight right now are not super winnable. Yeah, nothing recruiting out of Crackerjack. Eventually, if Karazakarak lose their other territory in the south, they will start recruiting lords and units here, but I don't have to worry about it right now. Yeah, everything else here is done. No new factions. I guess I should do the diplomacy rundown. I know it takes a bit of time every turn, but I really find it, or at least I feel like it helps a little to understand what's going on where, even if sometimes there's nothing I can do about it. Yep, okay. Yeah, Skaven are not doing anything there, just sort of making my decision not to go after them look even smarter. Volkmar and Ulrich are coming in, but Fort Ostrosk was not taken. Okay. Yeah, you run away, as expected. You're backing up because you have to deal with something elsewhere. Fine with me. Okay. Razorsack, Volksgrad. Alright. So there are multiple enemy armies right here. It doesn't look like they're actually besieging it though. Might be wrong about that.
Shaman sorcerer.
There's that Vampire Lord. Move down here. There's no military presence there, I don't need to go check it. I know there's a bunch of Vampire armies here. Let's have this Sorcerer move out first of all.
Journeying.
Yeah, here we go. Ah, and that's that Skaven army.
The council is disappointed.
Alright, don't know what they're doing. Doesn't matter. Who are they at war with again? Oh, right, just me. Yes, yes. Okay, well...
No, Gracie, never.
Yeah, I think this army... Yeah, maybe it could threaten help it if I left it defenseless, but obviously that's not the issue right now. So, Tower of Crack has 13 unit garrison. That's going to be enough to hold off that Vampire Lord. I think I need to start trying to set up... Continue trying to block these Empire armies where I can, which is just going to be with... that one sorcerer this turn, but you should be able to pretty soon here. So Karl Franz is somewhere in the south. Volkmar, very happy to see this low tier infantry.
No.
Yeah, this is the army I'd seen before. This is tough but also beatable. So let's block whichever of these I have the best chance at. 62%, good. 60%. Okay, I can't stop him laying siege even if I block him, so that doesn't seem useful. So let's block here, and... Oh right, there's an army outside the settlement who's still recruiting.
What?
Yeah, just creep down a little this way.
Yes, going.
Get as far as I can before heading back. Alright. And failed on that, that's okay. So now I think... Yeah, I need to be so careful here.
Impossible.
I think I want to move Throgg down to about here and go into ambush stance. Yeah, so if I move to here, They're very unlikely to detect me. I don't think they'd even necessarily prioritize attacking Throgg over their other options. And if I stand here, I can for sure make an attack against Fort Ostrosk if I want to, as well as either of the ruins if those are recolonized. And Wulfric is in a pretty good position for the same thing. So maybe ambush dance for you as well.
Battle time is feeding time.
Yeah, one unit slot down.
Harbinger of war.
Wulfric can take on this army without any magic. That's one thing he could do that would be useful. What is this? Warlock Engineer. Yeah, okay.
The eternal challenger.
I think I will move. Yeah, you can get up here, but that's enforced march, so that's fine. Okay, the Skaven go before me, so I think that if I go into ambush stance here, the Skaven might see, hell pit less defended, go for hell pit. But I actually don't want to trigger an ambush because that would reveal my army on the Empire's turn, which could cause problems. So I think
Where's my next quarry?
let's move a tiny bit this way. Alright, no, that's no good. Take attrition there. Alright, let's stand in the corner like that, and then go into ambush stance. And Throgg moves to where I mentioned before. Yeah, so this way he can get to Fort Ostros next turn. Yeah, stand like this, I think. Yeah, it's maybe a little close.
Disorder. Not possible.
No, I think it's fine.
Lord of the monster horde. Gauzi da Alpha.
Okay, and I searched this last turn, right? Yeah, okay. So, I want you to actually land on Albion. Okay, here we go. Military presence. No, this is really useful. So they have all three regions. I see Citadel of Lead. That's where they're recruiting Doomfire Warlocks out of. Yep, Conquada's tier 5. But military presence is 4, so they have 12 to 14 units. So they have that probably plus another stack, but that other stack isn't in the region. Okay, you're in position to explore. That's great. You, I think, just head along the coast towards Pacos Bay. Yep. Good. My other Fimir is in Throgg's army. That's fine, I think.
I see death.
Alright, that's all my... Not quite all my movement done.
Yes.
What time is it? Mammoth o'clock. Alright, if you were to move to get down this way, you'd move out in this direction, okay? So stand there.
Chieftain of the tribe.
And let's go. War Mammoths. Yeah, this region makes too much money to... Yeah, definitely not raiding that.
Enslave the
So they come in at tier 2, and I save at least a couple of hundred each on the recruitment costs from the followers, so, not too bad. We do need money. Not immediately, but we want to be killing something soon. Doomkeep gets level tier 2. Great. Okay, hold on a second. So this is the turn I have to decide. I can cancel and leave this at just tier 2 and get back my 2k gold. if I complete the building, then desperately need gold later and have to demolish it, it's kind of inefficient. You know what? I'm going to just cancel this. I think I value that 2k gold more than the extra 10 growth. We're growing okay-ish here. I mean, it's going to be a while to get to tier 5, but I go back and forth so much on these silly growth buildings. Yeah, same story here. 2k gold. I'd rather choose the option to leave this at tier 2 than have to make the choice between keeping it at tier 3 or demolishing it altogether. Alright, Winterpire's finished that. Yep, definitely want to get for this, for the extra sorcerer, get this to tier 3. Yep, I know that these things take gold too, but they're more... there's more of a payoff for that. Okay. Oh, really kind of cagey, slow-paced session here. Very concerned about Reichland and not giving them, not making a sort of strategic error there. Alright, let's see what all happens. And, okay.
I eat my
Yeah, you're in your chariot, good.
champion.
You're in your chariot, okay, yeah, just wanted to check on that. Oh. Ah! Silly Clan Moulder. Why would they come this way? So this has revealed Throgg's ambush, which is really annoying. I mean, I can kill them, but... if I decline, do I stay hidden? I don't think so. Don't think that's how it works. Alright, well, we have to fight this, clearly. So what have they got? They've got Warp Lightning, Pestilent Breath, and then they have the Assassin. Okay. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem. I'm really surprised that the Skaven army came this way. I deliberately moved Wulfric off to the west so that he wouldn't have his ambush disrupted before the Empire turn. Because I think the Empire may be tempted now to throw 2 armies against Throgg. I think if I would withdraw... okay, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just sort this out first. Okay, so we have an ambush battle. I don't actually think I need to make use of the ambush, to be honest. No, maybe I should. Maybe I should just basically rush them. No, I don't want to take a Warp Lightning on my infantry for no reason. We can let them redeploy. They don't have Menace below here. No, this is... I'm not sure what Skaven Corruption is. Forgot to check that. I don't think they have Menace below. I also didn't think to check whether I was standing in my own territory for replenishment. That's alright. Yeah, there's nothing at all scary in this army. I'm just paranoid of the Empire there to fight this without taking damage. So the main thing I want to avoid is Warp Lightning hitting my infantry. Oh, forgot somebody. Oh, the Fimir. Yeah, that would have been an embarrassing way to lose a hero for no reason. So you have the Scroll of Shielding. Okay. And everyone's off skirmish mode. Yeah. I mean, I think I just deploy forwards and start dropping down magic here. Oh, that cancelled the cast. Okay, well. Yeah, taking a tiny bit of damage. Yeah, it took a bit longer than I wanted to get that cast ready. Didn't really take too much damage from the slings though. Okay, Throgg, get up there. You've got good AoE magic too here, basically. Alright, 20 seconds for another Flamestorm. Yeah, 262 kills with those first casts, that's obviously good. Vomiting on Skaven Slaves, not exactly the high quality target we want, but whatever. Oh, and they have Menace below. Okay, well, they put them in a stupid place at least. The Warp Lightning on the Trolls. Okay, yeah, we can deal with that. Throgg's in combat, that's okay. You guys get up here. Not concerned at all about Throgg taking damage. Okay. Yeah, my other stuff should move forward a bit. Really don't think it's going to take too much for them to get the army losses here. Yeah, they are casting Warp Lightning on my big units, which doesn't do too much damage at least. Alright, Trolls are taking quite a bit of damage. Let's try and just pull them back. They haven't lost an entity yet, which is great. Charge into them. Yeah, you're beating that guy up, good. I intentionally didn't bring my missile units forward because, like, they do have AoE magic that they're just using really poorly, but it's because I don't have my other units closer, more or less.
I've seen death. It will be done.
Okay, we definitely want to be running down their heroes and stuff here.
Yes, Lord. Fight! Yes, the orders.
Okay, yeah, we got them. You kill him. Throgg has become quite a tanky boy. I mean, he was fighting crap units that also don't have any sort of bonus against him, so hardly a surprise, but still. Alright, that's the army losses. Good.
That's what the master's been.
Yeah, alright. So try and kill as much of this army as we can. No need to let it get away. And try to also kill off their Lord and Hero, I think.
Chaos Marauders! Your will? For chaos!
Yeah, I really fought this battle like a bit of a coward. Could have done it much faster, but achieved the goal, which was taking 0 casualties.
Shaman sorcerer.
Yeah, Plague Rolk.
Feeding time!
Is that their assassin? It is. Yeah, good.
Ready to ravage!
Definitely happy to try and kill him off.
Time for sorcery.
Throgg,
I think
ready!
the chariot's probably doing that annoying thing of just like pushing the hero along the ground though. Yeah, let's Throgg get in there.
Will be screaming!
Throgg will show you how it's done.
Shaman sorcerer.
We must be faster than that rat, right?
Ready!
Only barely. Huh.
Let me kill!
Maneuvering. Orders taken.
Okay. There we go. Look at that splat. And the blast. I don't like Master Assassins. That should do
I
it.
am Overlord! Protect! Good plan!
Okay.
Hurry. Into position.
Yeah, probably lost a chance to run down these other units. It doesn't matter too much, I don't think. Oh, Throgg didn't catch him. Alright.
Ready!
How much health does he have? 138.
Throgg, ready!
Yeah, 138. Do I do that much damage to a single entity with Vomit? Not sure. Go on, splat him. Splat him! No!
What to do?
Throgg, ready!
Yeah, Throgg is fast as a horse, but sadly still so is this
Death come!
silly Skaven Lord.
Conjuring! A killing!
Alright, got another chance here. Yeah, you knocked him flying. I mean, that's impressive and all, but really want you to actually just kill him. There we go. Good job.
Faster! Hair flesh!
Alright, and a couple of kills on this unit means they will not be able to survive the battle either.
Ranks! More ground!
Go on, get over there.
Maraud!
To me!
Who said it? Eating time!
Alright, that'll do. Got them under the 10%. Okay, and Throgg isn't fully healed, but that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, the question now is just what the Empire armies do, given Throgg is going to be revealed. We will find out in a minute. Okay, that army looks like it got completely wiped out. That's good. Yeah, shoot. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. Okay, well, let's end the video here. I don't think I want to fight both these armies. I guess there's maybe a question as to whether I do fight this battle manually and retreat from the battle map, but try and do some damage with magic. Looking at Volkmar's army, it's not too scary. It's a lot of melee infantry. He just has archers, hellblasters, great cannons, annoying, and mortars. Yeah, difficult units to deal with, not too many of them. This guy's army is low strength. He's got these 5 units of Reichsguard. Yeah, fighting both these armies at once is very tough. I don't want to do that. That's so annoying that the Skaven messed up my ambush plan. Like, well, whatever. Can't do anything about it. Anyway, I'll think a little harder about how to proceed with this situation next time. But for now, thanks a lot for watching. And yeah, more Throgg coming at you soon.